The rise of generative AI, and the question of jobs, a discourse. OpenAI's CEO, Sam Altman, stands before Capitol Hill earlier this week exemplifying how rapidly generative artificial intelligence, or AI, has become an integral part of our lives. From being a tech novelty to a tool of extraordinary convenience, AI can now replicate many human activities, from creating art to writing code, even outperforming in a bar exam. Yet, this evolution also raises fears, some of which are becoming reality. An artist working for a small mobile gaming company recently shared their experience on Reddit, expressing feelings of loss and frustration as their job, which involved creating 3D graphics, was replaced by an AI program named Midjourney 5. This is not an isolated incident. AI image generators are reported to be replacing video game artists across the globe. Predictions from reputable sources, such as PwC, the World Economic Forum, and the Harvard Business Review, suggest that AI will likely create more jobs than it eliminates. They liken the advent of AI to previous tech revolutions, such as industrialization and the rise of personal computing. But there's a growing skepticism, a belief that AI could, in fact, eradicate more jobs than it generates. Why? Because never before have we had access to tools capable of automating knowledge work. The cognitive tasks typically carried out by college graduates can be performed by AI. As a result, Goldman Sachs estimates that generative AI could potentially eliminate as many as 300 million jobs in the next decade. This transformation won't happen overnight, but it's undeniable. Companies like IBM have publicly declared their intention not to backfill roles that could be fulfilled by AI, projecting that 30% of their back-office jobs could be replaced in the next 5 years. We're not talking hypotheticals anymore. The acceleration of AI's impact on the job market is real and happening faster than most of us expected. So, how do we respond to this profound shift? Reskilling programs are an option, but we must confront the reality that AI and automation could replace any job eventually. This necessitates more radical economic contingency plans. Altman has acknowledged the potential disruption AI could bring, envisioning a world where AI programs will perform tasks from reading legal documents to making new scientific discoveries. He proposes a solution that might sound familiar: Universal Basic Income, or UB, an idea that involves providing a guaranteed income to every citizen, financed by taxes on corporations and land ownership. While UB is not a comprehensive solution, the amount is not enough to replace a lost income, and implementation varies greatly across countries. It's a start. AI critic Gary Marcus echoes this sentiment, considering UB as an inevitable step. But UB is just one idea. We need to have serious conversations about how to prepare for this massive employment shift due to AI. Despite years of warnings, little action has been taken by political leaders. Is UB inevitable? Perhaps not as Altman or Marcus or even Andrew Yang see it. But we must begin devising strategies to address AI-induced job displacement. Failure to do so risks leaving our society in a precarious situation, a scenario that could have been avoided. We're standing on the precipice of a new era. It's not just about job losses or new forms of employment, it's about a fundamental shift in how work is perceived and valued in society. We're moving from a world where work is almost exclusively human, to one where AI is a powerful participant. Everyone, from tech CEOs and lawmakers to each one of us, shares responsibility in this transition. We all have a role to play in managing the social, economic, and cultural implications of this profound change. As one of the key drivers of AI, OpenAI is keenly aware of the need for action. Their participation in congressional discussions, commitment to UB studies, and willingness to confront the challenges head-on, signal their intent to be part of the solution, not just the cause. In conclusion, The conversation we need to have isn't about whether AI will change the world, it already has. The critical question now is how we manage this transformation. Will we allow the path to be dictated by unchecked development and market forces, or will we proactively shape the direction of change in a way that values human dignity, equality, and fair opportunity? The future of AI and work is in our hands, and the time to act is now. Let's use this pivotal moment in history to create a more inclusive, compassionate, and fair world. Because in the end, isn't that the true measure of progress? Thank you for your time.